So my man L do. Oh yeah, yo,
Yo, what up? This is Danny from the stop.
what up?
How you doing? I just wanted to say if the shirt was a thing, I really just posted it because I saw it on Reddit, and I think as somebody who blogs about the show, it was something
Yo,
that's interesting.
why
Go
you
ahead.
keep playing why you keep playing with me for? Like why you keep playing with me?
Can you
I don't
elaborate how I'm playing with you?
I don't listen. I don't play with you. Like why you keep playing with me, bro?
Well, how did I play with you? What did I just do right now?
I'm not. Listen, I don't know. I'm just telling you. I think that you think it's a game, right? So I be hearing you do the imitations, and I saw it. I think it's funny, but I just think that you should just chill and just keep talking what you're talking about on the show. Like, just I'm telling you, just leave me alone. You keep playing with me. You keep thinking that shit is a game. It's like you questioning shit. Like you challenging me. So if you want to challenge me, I'm down to show you your man Dub here, whatever whomever stand with you. I'm down to show you guys that I'm not playing with you guys. I don't talk about you. I don't discuss anything, and I don't comment on your critiques. Your critiques are valid. I don't comment on it. I don't know why you keep playing with me though. I don't know why you think in your mind it's okay to just Father. Me and Father got into it where I had to leave a studio. It's not a joke with me. You keep just playing like you're doing these things. I think you need to look up. I think what you think is that when you meet somebody, you're gonna get arrested if you put your hands on me. I'm gonna sue you. Cool. I get it. There's no bail for assault. If I slap you or punch you or any one of you niggas in the face that play with me, I'm down to take whatever consequences that come with it to prove a point. Just stop playing with me, bro. Comment on your stuff. Critique. I think you're doing a great job when you critique. But you know what you're doing. You playing. You reposting that stupid ass shirt with an X on my eyes. It look crazy, saying I'm selling the shirt. While it's funny, you and I are not cool like that. So why are you involving yourself instead of just doing what you do best, which is comment, do the science, and break things down? Why you choose to try to? What are you trying to prove? Like, are you trying to provoke a situation? If you do, then you don't have to do it the way you're doing it. Just say, yo, Flip, pull up on me, and then let's handle it like men.
I'm gonna speak. I'm sorry.
Sure,
Oh,
yeah, not sure, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't put my hand down. So I think with the situation where I mentioned maybe a family member in the past, I largely get where you were coming from. So I did kind of retract what I said. As far as the shirt, I see it as like podcasting because it was just something that like you guys make merch. Why can't I comment on it? Now I didn't know it was fake. I thought it was like actually real because it did look like a real design, and I didn't even attach the two X's. And I never said I would sue you. I don't. I think maybe you think that that's what I said, but that's not what I said in the video. But as far as me and Jeff Father, I haven't spoken to him in quite some time, so I don't know. He never told me about that story. But I don't think I'm antagonizing anything. I really do think I still mainly talk about the podcast, and maybe that's the disconnect. Um, I don't know. I feel like we'll never build a bridge because it seems like there's just so many invisible lines, mines, and for the most part, I feel like I've largely 100% kept it respectful. But I'm sure there's people here who disagree, but I don't.
Okay, so you did, yes, you did retract your statement. My mother called me Churchill. I don't, they told me at the podcast, yo, leave a nigga alone, go to nobody's house. They spoke to me. Cool. I didn't talk about you. I didn't throw any more threats. I don't ever speak about you. You're blocked. You critique. You brought up some math Harvard shit. Shit, I was throwing shots at math. You do all these shits playing around. Cool, fine. Fine. Whatever you want to do, you do.
But it
Right?
doesn't
You
seem
do.
like that. I can. It seems like
Hold on.
anything.
No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on. You could do that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying that you could do that. I'm saying you could do whatever you want, and you keep and the people that rock with you keep saying that Flip is trying to use bully tactics. You also brought up the fact that I've done that in battle rap. I've done bully tactics, right? That's what you said. I heard that. Like, yo, in battle rap, Flip would threaten people and say all these things. And I did do that. I mean, when they call me out my name, if they say certain things about me and they're going into an event that I frequent, As an adult, I'm gonna ask you, why did you say this? And 9 times out of 10, it don't end up in a fight, but that other 1%, it did. That's just who I am. You are blogging on the show, the Joe Button Network, and you are critiquing my performance. You're not wrong for critiquing my performance. I think that you mixed the two up because you just want, in my opinion, you mixed the two up because the story sounds better. It sounds better to say, well, this man is just mad because I think that he does a shitty job on the show, which is not the case. Like, of course, you'll be aggravated if somebody says something, but if certain things you do that I feel like why are you saying that? I I articulate why I articulate why I'm upset at that moment. You try to mix the two too much. Like, yo, you mad because I said your performance is bad. Okay. But then when you brought my mother up, the situation, you took it back and then I stayed quiet. I left you alone. I didn't say nothing about you. You blocked. I don't talk about you at all. I left you. I don't say shit about you. Then now, because niggas just doing this thing, you do your thing. Oh, I also said that. Oh, I remember now. Pardon me. My first issue was with you was that you told me to focus on the Joe Button network and not focus on my own network. I didn't like that. That's what it was. There you go. I remember now. Because I do so much shit. So you said that and I ain't like that. You were respectful because they did tag you in a story where I threw money in the girl's face and you never talked about it. So I let that go. Because you could have talked about it like, yo, this girl said this about Flip. I heard you didn't talk about it. I threw money in her face in the hospital. You ain't talk about it. Cool. You left that alone. So okay, you get some respect. But I didn't like the fact that you telling me I should focus on podcasting when I have my own shit going on. I just didn't like it. I don't come to you and tell you how to do your content. If I'm communicating with you, don't come and blog about me and tell me how to do my content. So I took that as a slight, but that wasn't enough to attack you. That wasn't enough to say, well, I'm gonna attack you when I see you. No, it's just like I don't agree with that opinion. I don't like the fact you're telling me that, and I don't fuck with you now because instead of giving me, if you want to critique something like, yo, Flip, I think you should do this. I think you should do that. You chose a route of, yo, you should focus on that, like saying my shit is shit and Joe. I'm not a Joe Button groupie. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking about at the time. I care about Flip the network shit, so I didn't like that. Then the mother shit happened, then this happened. So I'm very clear on my issues with you. I say it, but you mix everything up because it sounds better to say this man is implementing street rules and he want me to follow the street rules and I can't speak, so he's trying to bully me. I think that's unfair. I think that's unfair. I think that's reckless to say that I'm trying to bully you, but I respect it. Yeah, get your shit off. See
Well,
your hand up.
I think you are or you are doing bully tactics
Cool.
because like what you just said, like there was that situation with the young lady that was on your show, and there was people reaching out to me to try to interview, and I didn't even think about it. I was like, I don't know why they DMing me. There's no point in that. So for you to act as if I'm trying to like make shit not about the pod is not really accurate, and my actions have dictated that. And the other bully thing is you've come on stage, you've called my family a whore, you call my mother a whore and all this other shit. And I understand that's part of kind of your thing sometimes is like just disrespect. That you've done it on this space tonight. That's a bully tactic because I could never imagine calling anybody that. Like even when I interact with people on spaces, a lot of the things I do is just witty jokes. And then on top of that, for you to kind of impose this no pod zone is kind of wild. Like I can't go podcast at the studio because of something I said or something I said that was pretty mild that I said, oh, I could see how you took it that way. So those are bully tactics. And for you to get mad about the Joe Budden network thing, that's pod critique, really, right? That's not me disrespecting anybody. That's me talking about your time on the show. And I think that's the disconnect with all members of the podcast outside of Joe, maybe Parks, is that you guys act as if I'm going really in on you guys, where you look on my podcast platform, it's never really about anything personal. Like, if it is personal, it may have been something that was mentioned on the show. Like, maybe I'll talk about a girl that was on the show, but there's been a lot of people that reach out to me in back channels. But I do think maybe you just have a hard time because you just know what you know and you don't see how you come off as trying to bully me. But, like, the idea that I can't podcast somewhere, the idea that people in your own circle are telling you wildin' is perfect indication of that.
Oh, okay. So people. So here's the thing. Ian and Joe, Ian has told me I like the guy Danny. Ian's told me this himself. I like Danny. Okay, cool. I don't give a fuck, Ian, if you like Danny. Well, I'll ask you a favor, Flip. What's up? Don't go to nobody's house. It's not worth it. That's not what we do. All right, I got you. My mother called me. I told you, yo, Flip, TJ. That's not even that serious. Like, cool. All right. Well, I hear you. It's not that serious. I left it alone. I don't think I commented. You saying bullying. You saying by me telling people up here that's coming up here. We go back and forth saying suck my dick, fuck you niggas and shit like that. You said I'm bullying them. You said I'm trying to bully you as far as you're not being able to pod anyway. I don't think I'm bullying you. I'm saying that yo, you said something I didn't like and I want to speak to you about it. To you, you said the Joe Button thing is a podcast critique. I just felt I got offended. I got offended. That's it. Me. You say you act like you know me or you followed me or were aware. I don't know if you followed me, but you were aware of me since Battle Rap Days, which is 2013 when I stepped on the scene and Smack allowed me to utilize his YouTube and I created a lane for myself. For you to tell me to leave my network alone, period. Does it warrant fighting? No, it doesn't warrant fighting. No, it doesn't. That's ridiculous. But I have a right to say, "Oh, Danny, I don't like that. Don't tell me that. Who are you? If I'm communicating with you, and to me only, from what Joe has told me, from what Ish has told me, Ice, you are the reason that this man names came up. You Flip. Nobody we would allude to the nigga, but we wouldn't talk about him. But I brought it up, so to me it's like nigga, if you cool, I'm not saying that you owe me any loyalty. That's ridiculous. But what I'm saying is that like if I showed love at a time, and then you come and say, yo, my nigga, I don't think that Flip the Network shit is right. He didn't give me no critique. I felt like it wasn't critique. I felt like you just on some Joe Button groupie shit, and I didn't like it, and I didn't fuck with it. Me personally, I had a right to say that. I have a right to feel that way because if it's a nigga, if it's a person that I'm communicating with and showing love to, which I thought at the time I was doing, and he says that, I just got offended. I have a right to, but that doesn't warrant any threats or fighting. I just said I don't fuck with you. I don't like you. Fuck you, nigga. That's what I told you at the time. I don't fuck with you, nigga. I went on a live. You recorded that live. I said, I don't fuck with you, nigga. Fuck you. You told me about some flip the network shit. I don't like that shit. Especially if I'm going through creative differences. It's like it's not time for that. That's how I felt. Now, I may have blew it out of proportion, but I didn't threaten you for that. As far as the podcast, I didn't threaten you because of that. As far as the podcast thing, it was at the time where I felt that you said something that you shouldn't have said. And I said, okay, he's playing with me. And that's why I was on that time. I was asked to leave you alone. Leave him alone, bro. Let the nigga say whatever he want. Leave him. Stop. And I left you alone. So for you to you and you make these jokes, and if you really feel like somebody's bullying you or if you're trying to go against a bully, my opinion is that you shouldn't antagonize the situation. That's just me. You may feel different. You may feel like I'm standing up for myself. I'm a grown ass man. I don't give a fuck what this nigga say. And if you have that stance, and if you're standing up to a bully, then you come head to head with a bully, and then it does what it does. But I don't think you should antagonize it. That's just me.
Yeah, I just think I'm not antagonizing you in any way. I think it's just
Okay.
it may be this is not an insult. It may be a character flaw that you need to examine because I think you said things about me, but I'm not. Maybe because I'm not as in that violent mold where I'm like I gotta see flip. I got that's not me. Like we like. So to me, it's just like if I criticize a shirt or if I make fun of something you did on the show, that's not disrespect. The thing with the your mom, I understand. Like, hey, I don't even mention her. Don't even if you say it in passing. Don't even say that. I get that, but this shirt stuff, to me, is just kind of really, really overblown. I, I don't understand it at all. And
Okay. Well. Yeah, I hear you.
it's okay. I don't want to go in circles because I know some people here probably don't even want to hear me speak. But with that said, I don't see the shirt thing. I
I
understand the thing
understand.
prior.
Okay. All right. Well. Then we have to agree to disagree, and I feel how I feel. I feel that even in cartoons and I guess Juice, you can speak, Juice, because I know you raised your hand. In cartoon, I just feel like X is up. Why would I sell a shirt with X? Like I didn't know who made it. You put the screen. I guess they showed me the screenshot. You said somebody else made it, but I saw it from you. I saw it from you because this nigga sent me a long ass stupid ass message. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about a $200 shirt. I'm like, why the fuck is what's he talking about? And then it came on my timeline, and it was Danny from the stop. I said, all right, now you playing with me. And I didn't like it. I didn't like the X on my eyes. You say you acknowledge that I live by these street rules and I implement that in the way I view things. Period. All right, why are you posting a shirt? There's a fucking two X's on my eyes. Why the fuck would I even sell a stupid shirt like that on top of a fucking bridge? I mean, it's kind of funny on top of a bridge, Queensbridge. I'm in from fucking Queensbridge. It looks stupid, but it's funny. But why are you posting that? And then why are you saying I'm charging $175 for some stupid ass shirt? That's how I looked at it. Like, okay, you playing with me now. It's beyond critique. Now you just playing. So to you, in your mind, and we don't have to go in circles. You say how you feel. Cool. I feel how I feel, and I stand on how I feel, and you stand on how you feel, and and that's just it's a character disconnect, character flaw, whatever you call it. I stand on who I am, and you have in the beginning. You have. I would say this because I heard you say this. You have in the beginning. Because I don't want to take away. You have in the beginning given me credit and big me up when I first got to the JBP. So I'm not taking that from you. You have said positive things at the time you did. I'm not taking that from you neither. But I just feel like okay now if you critiquing my progression and my progression is at a low at that moment. I just feel like you shouldn't give me any space to want to be mad, to want to attack you. I feel like you should just keep it on that because I'm a content creator. I was a blogger at one point. I spoke shit to people. I spoke it to their face. I had issues, and I stood on my content. But I didn't give anybody a reason to want to attack me. I didn't call nobody. Like I would crack jokes in their face, but I didn't give anybody a reason. And maybe my vision and how I live my life is different from yours, and maybe that needs to be reviewed, but I'm not ready to review it. I've been comfortable with who I am. I stay out people's way, and I want people to stay out my way. Same thing with the camera on shit. You know, I spoke to you about that. Like, Cam is my man. He bigged up my son, and you had said something about Cam. Chigs did the same thing. Told you I both the same thing. Yo, once a nigga say yo, I love your son and I love your mother. If the nigga my brother, he my friend, and he's upset at me, I'm past it. It ain't no scared of Cameron. Like, and then I spoke to him. Then I told you when after I spoke to the nigga, I think I spoke to you. I think you was on the live. I said, yo, I spoke to the nigga on the phone. Me and Ken spoke, my nigga. That's my brother. But I feel like you and other people, and I could be wrong, were instigating or not instigating and saying, yo, Flip, you gonna let Cam play with you like that or say something to Cam. And I just didn't. I didn't agree with that neither at the time. So, but I did tell you I spoke to him and he was cool. So Uh, Dubs, what you gotta say, Dub? You raise your
No, I
hand.
was
What up?
yeah, I was saying with the cam shit, that was me that was talking to you last time. And it wasn't that I didn't want you to go back at Cam on some antagonizing shit, do some corny shit like that. I just thought that it was funny when he rode through Queens playing KRS-One,
Hmm.
and then I was like, "Yo, Flip, ride through Harlem playing some Fire Queen shit or whatever." But you was like, you spoke to Jim Jones, and Jim was like, "Leave it alone" or whatever. So you
Oh
left it
yeah, yeah,
alone.
that was you. Yeah, yeah. I know. I did a video. I did a video riding through Harlem playing. What about that East Side? Jim
Yeah,
song. Jim
like
like
that's
so
just
good.
funny. Like that's just funny to me. I don't look at it as
Yeah,
on
but hold
some
on, hold
negative.
on, hold on, hold on. But then they had corrected me. See, when I was about to post it, they corrected me and said Cam wasn't playing that music to shoot that flip. He was playing that music because he was signing the nigga that was from Queens, the basketball nigga that come on, somebody help me.
Oh,
They
okay, okay. I
they
don't know what
they
you're talking
broke
about, but makes
they
sense.
broke it down to me of a legend from Queens. I guess the legend from Queens. They didn't announce that he came to the pod yet. He was working with them because I don't know
Okay,
if anybody know his name, but I forgot. But they
Lenny
broke it.
Cook.
Who? Not
Lenny
Lenny
Cook.
Cook, nigga. Not Lenny Cook, nigga. Not Lenny Cook. The Lenny Cook. That's my man. Watch your mouth. Not Lenny Cook. Lenny Cook is not from
What the
Queens,
hell?
nigga.
You from Queens? Oh,
No, he's not. See, you being funny. See, why you talking about Lenny Cook? Lenny Cook not from Queens, from Brooklyn. He's from somewhere
Oh,
else.
oh
It
God.
was nobody watches Cam and Mace show. Who's the coach that?
Oh, Mark
Oh,
Jackson. Mark Jackson. Right?
Mark Jackson. Yeah, there we go.
okay, okay.
Yeah, so that's why. So when Capo told me that, I said, "Ah, he said, Flip, that's not for you, nigga. He is. It's a rollout for Mark." But I took it as a shot for me too. But
Yo,
I
but
told you
yo,
that.
I mean, I look at it as all funny stuff, entertainment. I just think it would still be cool for you to still post a video because
Yeah,
that
but
shit
then
was
Joe was
funny.
under my fucking comments, told me I let the shit go. See, Joe went under my comments when I posted the Cameron video. I posted the Cameron video and the screenshots because Cameron said I begged him for the clothes. And I posted the screenshots and when I asked him for the clothes. Joe, the video wasn't up for fucking 2 minutes. Joe under my comments, Joe was over, big dog. Are you writing that? And then now
Yo,
niggas gonna
he is
come.
so fast with that shit. He be fiending for something that
Yeah.
say his name, son.
What, Joe?
Yo, he be on it. You post something about him, I
Well, no,
post
it was
something.
it, was, it wasn't about him. I mean, when I did that about Cam,
Okay.
Joe wrote under the comments like, and he called me like, "Flip, take that shit down." Like it's oh, but I told Joe like, you can't. You write that in the comments, and people gonna follow you. If Joe didn't write that, because Joe was influential. If
Yeah.
Joe didn't write that, people would have laughed like, "Oh shit, Flip, yeah, you responded, yeah, nigga, like, yeah, this the video you did." But when Joe wrote that, now they under his comments, and I didn't like that. So
Okay. Okay. Makes
Joe
sense. Makes
kind of
sense.
stepped on my shit at the time. I
All
didn't
right.
like it. Yeah,
Valid.
so
Super valid. Super valid. Makes sense.
appreciate that. Yo, what up, father?